Cadma. Today in the Storytime of Book of Cadma, we're going to be discussing, well, I want to talk about, rather, the fact that I'm struggling to make male friends. I get along more with males than I do with females. It's not that I hate against them. I don't have any issue with it, but honestly, a lot of the females that I tend to come across love gossip. They love this, because I'm allergic to this, so when I see this going, I kind of just go, you need to stop. Like, now, I can't deal with it. I don't like shopping. Like, my version of shopping in comparison to what a woman normally does for, like, shoes is what I do in a video game shop, and I'm probably buying all the video games if I don't have them. So I don't really relate to a lot of women unless, you know, they're rough, you know, unless they like to hang out and a little quirky, because I'm not just all about kung fu. I'm also like, ooh, anime. So it kind of like, haven't really found anyone that I feel like I can really be chummy with, like, in terms of a female. So instinctively, I just sort of gravitate towards the men, and then the men are like, you're not married yet. You don't have any kids. Would you like some? And I'm like, no, because my favorite kids are the ones I can return. So, with that being said, it's a little odd for me because I feel like I can't really be friends with anyone, and then at the same time, if I do try dating, I keep running into these really weird situations. Like, one time I was walking down the street, minding my business, and there's this dude, right? He's just like on the side, psst, and I'm thinking to myself, he's not doing what I think he's doing. Oh, but he was. He was actually peeing on somebody's car, and he had the nerve to do this. Like, he shook it off and then was like, oh, hey, baby, how you doing? Me? And I was like, no. First of all, that's nasty, okay? You didn't even wash your hands, and you don't even have any Purell on you, okay? Second of all, that's somebody's car. Like, what if that was my car? How are you gonna hit on me like that and be like, oh, hold on? You just jiggle it off. Like, you don't see me squatting in the corner like, oh, hold on, let me shake it off and kind of go, hey, Poppy, I know it's a little wet down there, but it's okay, though. Like, how you doing? Do I look good? Like, I don't do that. Like, don't be rude. That is nasty. That is nasty, you know? Or, you know, the other issue that I had ran into when I was actually dating someone, I call him Kiss No Pants. Ooh, that is a fun story. So here's what happened with Kiss No Pants. So here's the thing. We were on a date, and it was kind of going well. I'm trying to make that sound as nice as I could. It was one of those really awkward dates because he was trying really hard to seem impressive. He was like, oh, I speak Japanese fluently. And then he spoke in this weird gringo-ish accent and was like, arigato. And I was like, all right, I guess we're going to work with it. Domo. And then, you know, he's like, what did you say? And I was like, never mind, this is getting weird. Alright, let's start with basics. Watashi wa. You know, and he couldn't respond. He didn't know anything basic, which is nothing bad. It's just, don't tell me you fluent and then get my hopes all high. And I'm like, I have someone to practice with. And then you're not. Like, that's just rude. Don't do that. You know, at least pick a language that I don't speak and that I don't know anything about if you're trying to sound sexy, like in French. Or Italian. I happen to think talking Italian is very sexy. I actually absolutely love it. I took one semester and I failed it. We're on the date, and I lean in thinking, I wonder if he's a decent kisser. Let's see. I lean in, and I kid you not, ladies and gentlemen, please hold your pants, and I mean that on purpose. I lean in to kiss him. I pull away for 2 seconds. This wasn't like a long makeout session. This wasn't like, oh man, it's getting hot and heavy. It wasn't anything like that. It was 2 seconds of kissing, and then suddenly I look down and I realize he's a little bit bare bottom. And it took me a second to process because I'm sitting on the couch going, something's missing. I felt like I was in one of those magazine, you know, like puzzles, like what's missing in the photo? Like, okay, in the previous photo there were pants. Okay, there are no pants. Oh no, there should be underwear there. Oh God, there's no undies. Oh dear God, what is happening? How did this happen all in one day? And my mom, who's watching this, would probably be like, what? But you know, if it helps, Ma, I didn't sleep with him. But the point is, he's literally sitting there on the couch and he's kind of like, huh? 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 And he asked me, kind of like, yes, no, kind of like paper, plastic. Like, that was the way he asked me, and I was kind of like, take that somewhere. I'm not having that. But it was just awkward. I'm just sitting there like, no paper, no plastic. And he's like, oh, okay, like it was just normal for him, just underwear, jeans. And I was kind of impressed because I was like, wow, you got your clothes off like really quickly. If I need to be a hooker or like a stripper, I gotta take some classes from you. Do you do classes? Because I do a little bit of pole dancing, and I kind of feel like that would be like a great entrance on stage, like wham, no pants, like yeah, baby. Like I feel like that would be like a great tool. Like I feel like he could sell those classes fantastically. But these are the kind of like weird issues that I'm running into where I either meet a really weird dude, or I think, hey, let's be chummy. And I'm really friendly because I hang out with dudes because my first reaction is like, oh, Powerball! Ah! Like, that's what I want to do. So, like, some dude would be like, she likes me. And I'm like, no, I don't. I just, like, I liked you as a buddy, but I don't, like you. And you taking that, like a little too far. And I'm like, you need to stop. And generally they always look at me and they think, oh, you in denial? And I'm like, no, I'm not. Really, I'm serious. I'm not interested. I just wanted someone to hang with. But since you're going to act like that, forget you. But yeah, so that's my story time moment. And I want to know, please share your story. Tell me about some weird date moment or some weird moment where you're trying to be friends with someone and then you can't be friends with them because they're like, so we're not going to be together? What do you mean? I thought you loved me. I thought you loved me, right? Because that's why you hang out with me and play video games, right? And read comic books is because we're destined to be together. And I'm just sort of like, oh, no. You know, I just need someone to tell me that I'm not alone because it feels weird because I always feel like I'm that RPG character like quest denied, quest denied, quest denied. Like, why does it keep activating? Like, that's how I feel. So please, don't make me feel so alone. Just share with me. Just please share with me because I feel so alone and so awkward and so confused and I feel like maybe it's just me. But anyways, thank you so much for listening. And when you get the chance, because you know you want to, you're going to click right here on the dragon. That's right, the big dragon. And that's where you're going to be subscribing. And when you would like to see the previous episode, the previous story time with Cadma, that's the one with my mom giving me advice, talking about why do you care? And I was like, oh my God, that is the greatest advice ever. Why should I care what the next person thinks? And now I don't. And now everyone looks at me going, you're rude. You should value my opinion. And I'm like, no, I can respect your opinion. I don't have to value it. Big difference. But for that episode, you're gonna click right here. You're gonna click on me and my sister right here. So I can do this. I can do this. Previous episode, you click on me and my sister. Double the kisses. And then over here on the draggy, not that kind of draggy. I mean dragon. Whatever. The point is over here, you click for subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bonus. Yeah, no one saw the marquee above my head because that was like the little Super Mario thing. We're like, ah, bonus, whatever. Bonus a quick story relating to the same topic is that I was once dating this guy who was freaked out by my silence, and it would bug him out. And I told him like, no, really, I'm just this quiet. You know, I'm like Albert Einstein. I'll let you know when I'm upset. So he was just looking like, that's not possible. Everything about you seems so perfect. You seem so pristine. So like angelic and everything's great. And you never complain. I'm like, because I don't have a complaint yet. But trust me, I'm from the hood, yo. Okay? When I got a complaint, you'll know about it. You know, which I thought was weird and all that craziness because he didn't believe me until he pissed me off. And then he heard my mouth. He's like, what happened? You were so silent before. And I'm like, because you didn't piss me off before. Hold on. I am from the Bronx. Okay. Like, but you know, it was just weird dating. I don't know. This is why I gave up on dating. Mom, this is what I wrote here. Oh, I erased it with my back somehow. I want to stay single. That's right. No kitties. No children. That's why, because I keep finding crazy ones. If there's a decent one out there, call me.